So I'm Bronwyn, or Win if you prefer. Before I start your video, I promised you on tricks on how to get more business online. I just want to tell you a little bit about myself. So I was in the hospitality industry for about 20 years. I really enjoyed talking to people and helping them, but it wasn't that conducive to family life. So I decided to branch out and I went to insurance. I really enjoyed insurance, but they were too interested in quotas and profits and selling random policies to people that they really didn't need. So I went ahead and I started searching again. And I did a lot of research. I tried a lot of different things, affiliate marketing. I think I even sold Kirby vacuum cleaners for like a week. But none of those things were what I wanted. And so finally I ran across digital marketing and I almost knew instantly that this is what I wanted to do. I get to be creative. I get to do research, which I actually really love. And then I also get to help people, which is really at the core of my heart and what I really wanted to do, and help small businesses, because honestly, I really don't want Walmart to take over the world. So we're going to get to your free video. And if you want to, after we finish the video, you want to take this information that I gave you and just do it yourself, I'm perfectly okay with that. However, if you want to have a phone conversation or a Zoom meeting and talk about your business and your goals, I would love to help you achieve them. So without further ado, here we go. So this is the second organic listing on Google for Mobile Mechanics Raleigh. It is a national company, and I did want to show you this because they have a lot of locations in different states. They're making a lot of money, which I'm going to show you in just a second. The first thing we're going to go over, though, is content. So to Google, content is king. They look at it like the more content you have, the more authoritative you are on your business. So the Mobile Mechanics, the wrench.com, they have 1,463 words of content on their homepage. We really like to see anywhere from 1,200 to 2,000 words of content, depending on what your competition's doing, because at the end of the day, you're all about beating out your competition. So let's go to a program I use. Is called Ahrefs. It is quite pricey, but it tells me a lot of different things about websites. So the first thing we're going to look at is the UR and DR. The UR represents Google's trust for the homepage of your website, and the DR is for your entire website as a whole. Now, as you can see, these numbers are pretty close together. We call that the golden ratio. That's where you really want to be. It means that you have a lot of really good backlinks. And all a backlink is where you have a link on someone else's website pointing to your website that hopefully transfers power from their website to your website. Now, if it transfers power, that's what we call do follow link. And so you want to have the majority of your backlinks be do follow links. You can have some no follow links. It makes it look more organic to Google, which is what you really want. Now, I want you to go ahead and look at this. This is like life goals right here. Maybe we could have this in like your 10-year plan or something like that, because they're getting over 109,000 searches a month for them, or people going to their website, and it's bringing them in a lot of money. But let's go ahead and go look at the first result. Google really wants to have people that are hometown businesses being first in Google. That's why they are beating out the wrench.com, okay, even though they have better numbers. Because look at their numbers. Their numbers are very, very doable over time. I don't think we're really looking at a whole lot of time to get to the first on that specific search term. Now let's go ahead and talk about keywords, because in your content that we talked about, you really want to have location-specific search terms that people are actually searching for. Now, if you decide to do it yourself, you can go ahead and you can try and find, just guess the location-specific keywords. I mean, there's going to be obvious ones like Mobile Mechanic Raleigh. I mean, that's going to be obvious. But the thing about it is Mobile Mechanic Raleigh had a really high keyword difficulty. Oh no, it's not this page or not. Because I slowed it down to the KDs. So we really want to have a keyword difficulty of 5 or less. 3 or less is optimal. So oil change, Clayton, North Carolina. That has a search volume per month of 300, and it would take probably about 3 to 5 months to rank for that specific keyword term. But when you have things like Let's go see here. Like car inspection journal. I'm not sure if you can do a car inspection or not, but that has a search volume of 100 with a keyword difficulty of 0. That means that it would take almost no time to rank for this. I'm assuming probably less than 3 months is what I would go ahead and say for that. So what I do is I go through all these different websites and I find the absolute best keywords with the lowest amount of difficulty, and we intersperse those throughout your website. Now, of course, as I was saying with content, the bigger your website is, the better. So we'd have the ones that had the really good search terms, that had the highest search with the lowest KD. We would try and make those into their own separate service pages. And on the separate service pages, you want to have anywhere from 700 to 1,200 words of content. All right. And so the last thing that we're going to talk about are citations. Now, all a citation is your name, address, and phone number across different directories and social media accounts across the web. And that's going to be really important for your Google My Business listing. And it's a lot easier to rank a Google My Business listing than it is to rank organically on Google. It takes less time. And so that is definitely something that we would want to have. So Michael, I do just want to go over what we've talked about. Of course, this is my contact information. So we talked about the 3 steps for getting business online. We have the 1,500 to 3,000 words of content on your homepage and 700 to 1,200 on your back pages. On your website, you want to have strategically placed location-specific keywords that people are actually searching for. Backlinks are just links from trusted websites pointing to your website. And then citations are just name, address, and phone number in different directories and social media accounts. So thank you so much for taking the time to watch the video. I really would appreciate your feedback. I'd love to talk to you about what you thought. And of course, if you have any questions, I would love to hear from you. So I hope you have a fantastic day, and I look forward to talking soon. Take care.